out. Can we do something real quick? I think this would be super funny.
Do it.
Can we, I'll take Zach. Zach, you take Trista. Trista, you take me. And introduce yourself as if you were that person.
Oh, I got that.
Who am I introducing myself?
So you'll introduce me, like you pretend you're me, okay? And just like you said, the question would be like, all right, if you're introducing somebody to the podcast, like how would you introduce yourself? I got Zach. Okay. Zach's got Trista. Trista's got me. Let's go. All right. Who wants to go?
I will.
Who wants to go first?
I'm going first.
Hey.
No.
We're figuring out how to do intros for each other.
We gotta.
Trista, you let Matt go first, so then he kind of sets the tone.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm Zach.
yeah. You be introduce.
Okay.
It's okay.
All right. What's up, y'all? I'm Zach. Yeah, I'm here to put it on you. Yeah, I do some fitness part-time. I'm down for a good week grind, but the weekends, y'all gotta chill. I got some kids. But anybody out there, you know, I'm super cool. I'm single. I like fitness. And unemployment is only actually an opportunity for you to take me up. So I just want to let you know, we out here. All right.
That was good.
That's pretty good, huh?
Yeah.
That wasn't too bad.
All right, cool.
Okay,
All right, seriously, you're me now.
Go be smooth.
Yo, this is Mac Daddy. We're here to hustle and motivate.
Deal.
Just one of the dogs.
Theo's like, yeah.
Oh, this is great. Sick. Okay, cool. Yeah, definitely.
I don't even know much about Trista.
Hit it, Trista.
I got Trista.
What more do you need to know?
I feel
Bro,
like
here,
I
hold
said,
on, time out. Here you
hold
go.
on.
Just whip that bad boy out.
Yeah, but I know everything I need to know to do this intro.
Thank you. Okay, that's what I'm looking
Hit
for.
it.
Hi, my name's Trista. Trista Smith. Depending on how much of my name you want me to say, you know. What about me is interesting? I really like John Deere. That's a big part of my life. Huge. Most times I just hang out with boys, so the things that I like and are interested in, it's just like whatever the guys like. I like big trucks. The bigger the better. A lot of times my lips get really chapped, and I use this stuff. I don't know if you guys have ever heard it. It's called Aquaphor. It works so well on my lips. Yeah, that's me.
Okay, Zach.
We like
You won that
moisturized
one.
lips.
100% you won that.
That was good.
That was spot on.
Much more better.
Have you been rolling this whole time, though?
I was name dropping
if,
people.
If you guys think, like, oh, yeah, when people are on camera, they act different, you put a microphone in their hand, people act real different. I walked in, I'm like, what are these fools talking about right now?
Oh, watch the prior. You will not see.
Oh my God. I don't condone anything that happened before I just sat down.
All right, guys, we'll take back every good thing we said about Justin while he was gone.
We'll see. We'll just post what happened before I got on and just see what happens to those views. Look at her.
No.
Look at her.
She said no. She said, Mom, I hope you're not seeing this.
Hold on. To clue you into what happened before, we said, or Max said, instead of us introducing ourselves, let's introduce each other as
that person.
the person. So,
which I thought
that's
was a
what
great
Justin
idea.
walked into. So that's why it got a little weird.
Oh my goodness.
play the music, man. Let's get it.
It's like a rager.
Dang it, I forgot to do the freaking thing.
Oh.
I saw this thing online. That one's open too. Damn it. If you open a can, like you kind of like shake it, it's a little bit carbonated, but like this is the way you do it, right? I don't know if you guys can see. You like pull it up this way. If you turn this thing around and open it this way, I guess the pressure will pop that and it makes like a really loud, like nice like noise.
Wow.
I don't know. It was pretty freaking interesting, if you ask me.
I feel like there are a lot of videos we see that we think, oh yeah, that's the way it goes, and you try it yourself and you're like, that's not the way it went.
I would second that.
Yeah, it's like when you watch a workout video. You watch someone do it, and then you're like, "Oh, bro, like that's all you got to do." And then you do it, and you're like, "Oh, whoa, that's different. That's not what I was expecting."
Like. Yeah. You guys want to hear a funny story? Actually,
yes.
Oh yeah.
So, I was down here when I first came back to Fort Vancouver. When I first got back into it, I was like here for 2 months, got a job, moved away. Right, I was loving it. Justin was down here training. I came back to do the open. I want to say it was 2021. I'm not 100% sure, but it was like a ton of gymnastics, and I was god awful at gymnastics, right? But I think it was you, Reagan, Jess was here, a couple other people, and they were just smashing it. And I'm just like, whoa, like, okay, cool. Now I know it's doable, right?
Okay, well, Reagan was on the Invictus team when they got second in 2019.
Right.
And Jess Hoare has been on 8 out of the 10 CrossFit Fort Vancouver's games teams. And the 2 years that she didn't make it were the 2 years that she had kids. So, yeah, they're ballers.
And went as an individual.
Yeah, and went as an individual also. So yeah.
Total just like, I'm like, sweet. But at the end of the day, you know, I'm a godly person. Like, everybody's human, right? So I'm like, yeah, it was whatever. Like, that's cool. I think I could maybe do that, you know? And it was front squats. It was like front squats and toe to bar, then a 1 minute rest. And then it was like, or thrusters and front squats or whatever it was. Anyways. Justin, I think, finished that workout, man, at like 7:15, and I was like, "Oh my god!"
Do you remember what the workout was?
It was we redid the workout actually a couple months ago.
Was it an open one or
It was
quarterfinals or?
I think it was open. I think it was the open.
In 2021.
I think so. Was 2021 COVID?
No, that's 2020.
Maybe it was before that. Maybe 2019.
2019.
Yeah, it was probably 2019 because it went. I think the first one was toe to bar, then chest to bar, then muscle ups.
Trista in 2019 was like 11.
And she still would have beat me. Okay, so
okay, let's see the workout.
But so the workout hit. Anyways, ton of gymnastics. It was toe to bar, chest to bar, muscle ups, and that was the thing that changed. It was like 10 front squats, 10 thrusters, and then into there, and then you had a 1 minute rest. Right. Justin comes out, absolutely destroys it. I think he opened up with a muscle up. I think there was 30 muscle ups at the end, and he opened up with a set of like 17 or something. And I was just like, oh my god. Okay, I was like, man, if you can get 17, I can get like 8, 9. In the chest to bars, not even halfway through, I tear, and I'm like, in my head, I'm like, man, you're better than this. Don't give up. You got this. Tore my hand so bad. There was the bar was red. I didn't even get to the muscle ups yet, and I was going up. And you know what Adam said to me after the workout was over? Yeah, don't do that again. I'm like, what do you mean don't do that again? Don't rip my hands again, or don't do the workout again? In my head, I walked away like, yeah, I got it. I didn't say anything else. I think I capped out on that workout. I don't think I finished.
Womp womp.
My first set of muscle ups, I think I got 2. It was terrible.
But before you started, you were like, I'm about to smash this thing.
Oh, dude. I think my first pace on the toe to bar and the first one was exactly or on pace with what Justin was doing. And I was like, yeah, let's go. And then just got bent over.
Mac's been that way since day one.
Day one for sure.
I have a lot of workouts where if I'm anywhere close to him after the first part of anything, I'm like, oh man, like it's over for me. Like, no, why did I do this? It happens every time.
It's that's one of my like I'm like, oh no. Did I do something wrong? I think I did something wrong. Like, this is not good.
We've all been there.
Yeah.
I think I won't say it's a problem. One of the things that's amazing is Justin just does a lot of things so smooth that it doesn't look like he's working hard.
Yeah, it makes it effortless.
Yeah.
You're like, dude, okay, man, he didn't even look like he was tired. Okay, cool. And you get to that same moment in the workout, and you're like, oh my god.
Yeah, but we see, yeah, Justin's so smooth, it's so easy. And what is in your head? What are you saying?
Me?
Yeah.
Dude, a lot of times I'm like, I'm going way too quick. But I love when I have that feeling and someone's blitzing it in front of me. I'm like, yeah, they're
they're getting in trouble.
Like it's over.
But that's also like it's a double-ended sword though, because you get put into like those workouts where you kind of like have to go, and that's where I struggle. You know, it's not like I don't have the capability to do it. It's just not like my first instinct.
Yeah.
Whereas Mac's first instinct's to like, let's go.
Mac, rip the Band-Aid off and just send it.
Workout 1 came out. For quarterfinals, we've done workouts number 1 and 3. But workout 1's like the 4 rounds of 1 minute intervals. We'll put it up on the screen somewhere. But Mac was like, dude, let me at it. Like, I'll go. Like, I'll send it. I'm not afraid. And he did it, man. He went out hard. I saw him. I like walked over and I was warming up because he was hitting it before me. I like peeked over at his rowing screen and I was like, good for him. Like, that's not me today. But it is. I mean, like, it was but in that workout, I mean, it is something where you kind of gotta like send her a little bit, especially if you're like, you also hit it with the intention of doing it again. Mm-hmm. And if you do any workout that way, you don't want the first time to be conservative. You know, like you kind of want to see what's possible, where you're at, and then so you learn, you figure it out. Like you don't want to go slow and then be like, oh, I'm gonna do it again. I need to go faster, and then you blow up. It's like, no. You want to like hit it hard, see where your threshold's at. I mean, obviously, you want to edge on like that line of being a little too reckless. Don't be an idiot and just like go crazy. But you got to flirt with that line for sure, and especially on a workout like that. So
that's funny. Zach and I were just talking about that yesterday. Just like not leaving. If you're gonna do a workout with any intention to do it again, you gotta let the kind of not necessarily let the wheels fall off, but you gotta really push that rev limiter. Like if you're thinking you're gonna do it because the second opportunity to do it again, there's more variables than if you were to just like, oh man, I went for it and like that's where I was at, and then you could be like, okay, maybe that was too fast.
It's weird because it's not like a scary feeling, but I don't like feeling like that ever. If I'm like, I don't like just, oh, I'm gonna just go, I'm gonna send it and see what happens. I hate that feeling, because I know personally, like where my fitness is right now, it's just like, oh, bro, you can send it. It doesn't mean you're going anywhere. it's like, yeah, you send it, and then you got the next 14 minutes to look at this thing and see what happens.
Yeah.
But knowing is like, I did a competition that was like a swim CrossFit competition. So it was like all the events involved a pool. This was back in like 2015. And the last...
Were we at SeaWorld?
No, it was just at like a random pool when I lived in SoCal. The last event was just a 25-yard swim. That was it, with a dumbbell. So there was a 35, 50, and 70, and you picked whatever weight you wanted. But if somebody took 2 minutes to do it with 50, and you took 10 seconds to do it with the 35, they automatically beat you if you went to the heavier weight. So it's like you pick your weight, and you pick at 3, 2, 1, go. Like there are 3 dumbbells, you grab it, everybody starts going. Get there however you want.
Question. Did you say this was a swim? Yeah. With a weight?
Yeah. So
you didn't drown?
Time out. If it drops, can you go down and get it?
If it drops, you're DQ'd from the event. You get a 0.
How do you stay afloat? How do you stay afloat?
Just keep swimming.
You have to swim. For the people that can swim, like
what were the weights?
35, 50, 70.
Pound dumbbells?
Yeah.
How the do you not hit the bottom?
You swim.
On the bottom?
A lot of the people that could
you can run on the bottom.
No,
is that allowed?
No. Yeah, but you can't get it back up. Like once you go down, there's no coming back up, baby.
Dude, I want to hop into a pool and watch you swim with a 70 dumbbell.
I didn't pick a 70. I picked a 50.
Dude, I'm telling you, that has to be impossible.
It was not. People did it.
I don't believe you.
Okay, you can say whatever you want.
Hey, can we do a...
Wait, do you guys understand what that's like?
Dude, I struggle swimming with nothing. Okay,
yeah, I was gonna say I've
a 70-pound dumbbell. I think you're hallucinating.
No, one guy did it. Most guys did 35, and then some guys did 50. I was like, I'm gonna do 50. The guys, the egg beater, they just go across. Not a problem. They were just like, da. There was one guy that did the 70.
Do you have to like doggy paddle?
That's exactly what I did.
He just said egg beater. You know what that is?
I don't know how to egg beater though.
No,
the
what
guy
is it?
that I was
Your
with.
legs are like going opposites.
Yeah.
It's like how water polo players.
Yeah. So I in the warm up pool before, Ronnie Teasdale was the guy. Like I worked at his gym, and he was the guy I was doing the competition with. And he was like, "Grab this weight, swim to the other side. Like give it everything you have, and just do it. Swim, see what it feels like." And I was like, "Bro, I'm not gonna waste my energy. Like I'm not gonna do it before we do the event. This is a warm up pool." I was like, "I know I can do it. I'm gonna just do it in the workout, and that's it. I'm gonna do it one time." He did it and got like 4 or 5 feet from the wall and could not make it and just dropped it on the little shallow pool and was like, "Damn, that was hard." He's like, "You need to see what it feels like before we go out there." And I was like, "Nah," like no way, because he was like drowning to
So
make
it was just one length.
one length,
25
just
yards,
down,
right?
25 yards. That's
And that's
it.
the whole workout.
That was the workout.
Man.
And in the workout, I like 3, 2, 1, go. I grab it. I start going. I'm like fighting as hard as I can, keeping it right here, like using my whole body, kicking as hard as I'm able to. And I got like 8 feet away, and my head went down a little bit, and I was like, but I couldn't get up any higher. And then I got like 4 feet away, and I was like, and just sunk, just had to go, and then let it go at the bottom. Thought I was really gonna drown, and then like came up and was like, oh. And they were like mad if you let go of the dumbbell. They were like,
'Cause it
breaks the bottom of the pool.
Yeah.
They were like mad that I dropped it, and I was like,
I'm drowning.
dude, I couldn't make it, and so I got DQ'd 0 for the event, and the dumbbell's on the ground. He's like, "You got to go get it." And I was like, "Oh my god!" So I had to swim down there, grab it, jump up, and like fight for my life to get out and grab the wall.
Man, I want to look up those videos of like Navy SEALs because like they do some of that
Yeah,
Weighted training.
like weighted training. in
and
the
they
pool.
also drown, which is exactly
Dude,
what I did.
Isn't that part of Navy SEAL training? Like you have to drown.
Yeah, you have to learn. You have to learn to drown by passing out, not by inhaling water. I think is the test.
When you say drown, like they're in the pool for however long it takes till you
to
can't
pass
breathe.
out, yeah.
Like I've heard stories of like friends that have like tried SEAL training, and he said he remembers going out onto a boat, like a little like boat out into the ocean. They drop everyone off and just make them sit there and tread water. And he's like, I blacked out. I don't remember anything, but I guess I was like, I kept trying to get back to the boat, and they just kept pushing me off. And he's like, I passed out. And then I woke up on shore. Like, I don't know what happened.
Do they save you?
My
Well, yeah, they don't let you die, but like when you drown, you
terrifying.
don't, like, just because you drown, you don't die. Like you can get CPR and stuff, I guess, and
All right, you guys want to
come
know?
back. I don't know. That's
So
way
check
too
it out.
hardcore for anything
You
that
know,
I'm doing.
you know that makes me think about. You guys know David Goggins, right?
Yeah.
Have you seen where he ties himself up, his feet? I mean, they do it in SEAL training too.
Yeah.
They tie themselves up, tie their arms, and they have to just bob.
Yeah, it's like deep bob ups.
Right.
Yeah.
So I've seen a video of him, and I don't know if it was like in the ocean or what, but like he was like dropped down, and he just looked so collected, right? Like very calm. But in my head, I'm like, how are you even a little bit calm? Like you're tied up, and you got to keep yourself bobbing back up.
Yeah.
So he's like, he doesn't even touch the ground, right? He's just got to bob up. This is a perfect example of what Zach looked like in the pool probably, and David Goggins looked like, and it's Justin in the middle of a workout, and Mac in the middle of a workout.
That's how I feel with like that panic is real. For
Yeah,
real.
dude, for sure.
And it's weird because it's like it's something that I feel I have an opportunity to experience in workouts on a weekly basis. Like if you go out too hot, you experience that little bit of panic, and being okay with that panic, it means you can perform better for longer without getting frantic.
Right.
Not being okay with that means Justin and I were talking about it yesterday, like you breathe at the wrong time, and it makes you feel like you caught a little bit of water when you go underwater, and it changes everything. It's like that little bit of panic makes your heart rate go up a little bit more, which slows you down for everything else. It's
your
technique.
body will stay calm if you have consistency.
Yeah. It's just hard.
Yeah.
Like when you're in a workout and you're doing like singles on your cleans, and you just like stay in like a rhythm, like I'm gonna take my breath, I'm gonna lift the bar, jerk it, drop it, 2 breaths, lift it, jerk it, drop it, and you just like stay in that rhythm. Your body's like, okay, like I'm gonna get air next, but when you're like all over the place, like hyperventilating, and you're trying to like lift the bar and then catch your breath and like do all these different things. Your body's like just starts rising. You hit that like red line, and then you're screwed. You got like 30 seconds left.
Because after the workout yesterday, of course I started thinking about, what can I do different? And that was one of the things, like work less to get more is kind of the thing. Like smooth is fast, the same stuff. You know, there's so many cliches for everything, but it's like working less and being more efficient. That happened to Mac today in rope climbs. Like, don't work as hard in your rope climb, be efficient, get through it. It saves you so much time in the long run, which gives you so much more time to work on other things that are more difficult or more challenging. Yep. And it's just taking time, like not to fight with the rope or not to pull too hard on a row or bend your arms early on a snatch or whatever it is. Being patient, like handstand push-ups. What was the thing Adam was saying before? Like, just get solid reps. Don't try and rush it, because then you have a muted hip and then it's a pain in the ass and you don't want to deal with that. Yeah. It's like that little bit of time saves you so much time later.
Yeah, like what we were talking about yesterday of like a lot of the workouts, like you have a game plan and you have of like how you want to do it, how you want to break it up, about like how long this workout's going to take. But ultimately, once you're in it, it's like a feel. And like when you come up with like, this workout's going to take about 8 minutes, it's like, well, in order to do it in 8 minutes, it should feel like this. And that's how you kind of come up with that time. But when you're in it, like you just kind of think about that feel. And if it feels like you can go a little bit faster, you do. And if you start to feel like you're going to blow up, you got to back off. But it's something that you can only really figure out the more workouts that you do. And I think we did workout number 3 today, which was the rope climb, toes to bar, muscle up one. We'll put that up here as well. But it's like I went into it thinking like, okay, this is about an 8-minute workout. And I ended up going, I think, 8:20. So I was a little bit slower, but for me, the whole workout is like the 20 muscle ups at the end. Like, I feel like if I wanted to, I could be the first person to the ring muscle ups. But that also doesn't mean I'm going to be the first one to finish those ring muscle ups, because I think that's, for me, where the workout can really make a difference. Like, I can do, my max out of muscle ups is 20 plus for sure. Like, I can do 20 muscle ups unbroken, but when you get there in that workout, like, you ain't doing those unbroken, you know? So it's a matter of how much are you resting in those. And it's like, well, you could do a big set. You can try to do like 8-7-5. You could do 4 sets of 5. You could do 6-5-5-4. Like, it doesn't matter. It's just like, how long are you taking in between each reps? So it's that feel of the whole workout, knowing that you have 20 muscle ups at the end. And like, okay, like if I do my toes to bars unbroken, like, you might pay for it on the back half when you get to the muscle ups, and you still might get there really quick, but then you're going to be doing sets of 3 on your muscle ups, and you should have just took that 1 5-second break on your toes to bar to give yourself a little bit of a break. But it's interesting. It's something that, like, once you become a competitor and you start to do these higher skilled workouts, like, you don't really see those in the open. There wasn't a lot of workouts in the open this year where you really got to like feel and make changes in the workout based off what's happening. But you start to get to quarterfinals and semifinals, it's like you go into it with this like idea of the workout, and then you got to go out there and perform and compete. And I think that's what's like the coolest thing about like this type of competition, and especially live competition, because you're also like, you're basing off the feel for you, but then you also got to base it off the field, you know, like you don't know what other people are doing, what scores are. You might be in the lead and like, well, it doesn't matter if you're first by a second or a minute, like you just got to get first, you know, and beat the guys you need to beat. So, but on this type of online competition, you have no idea where anybody's at. So it's all about that feel, where you're at, maximizing your time and making sure you get it. But it's really cool. There's like I was talking about all the different sets and reps and muscle ups. I think the guys on the Savon podcast were hitting all the workouts and live streaming them, and just even watching them do the workouts, they're all doing different strategies, and I'm doing different strategies than them. And sometimes you look at the end and our times are super similar. It's just knowing yourself and that feel. I think like Taylor Self, like he did 8 minutes on that muscle up workout, and like I think he got to the muscle ups a little bit faster than me or slower than me. But then he went like 10-6-4 or something like that, 3 sets on the muscle ups, and ended up beating me by like 20 seconds, whereas I did 5 sets. So like he felt that workout right, got to the muscle ups where you can make up the most time, and freaking crushed it, you know? Where it's It's really cool. I really like looking at workouts like that and kind of seeing what people did differently. And maybe he got there later than me, but he knew himself. He knew it right. He knew when he got to those muscle ups, he could knock out a big set and kind of like do it right. But it's cool. Constantly learning. Like I guys rambled for a really long time.
No, it's good stuff.
No, that is good. I mean, that's. I think that's what we're learning now.
We talked about that.
Yeah.
That's exactly what you said to me when we were sitting over looking at scores. I'm like, oh, you said, do you feel like you got everything you could out of that? Because we can't really look at what Justin does and be like, well, when he's here, I should be here too. It's like it doesn't where
correlate.
he is doesn't matter. Where you are doesn't matter. Where I am is what matters to me.
Yeah.
So it's like each individual athlete has to do that for themselves to figure it out. It's like the progress in Max Fitness from last year to this year is like Justin said about himself in the past. I remember him saying, I didn't get more fit from this year to this year. I improved how I do things, and then I performed better.
Yes.
It's like the hardware didn't change,
Correct.
but how you use it is what kind of changes. I think that, that's what takes people from just being a come out hot because you're capable and have the capacity to being able to like demonstrate that fitness.
Yeah, no doubt.
You fools better make sure you guys keep eating. Looking like there's a lot of food left.
I ate
over
all
there.
my chicken.
Oh, she left her she left her rice out there too.
Yeah, just knows what's up. Whose bowl's that?
That's mine.
The ranch.
No. I ate all my chicken out of there. And then that's my
Trista.
veggie
What
and
about
ranch.
everything else that's in there?
I ate a lot of rice.
It looks like there's a lot of rice in there.
There was a lot of rice. Look at the container. It's huge. Okay, well, you filled it properly. I just put a lot of rice in there. Okay, I'll keep eating.
Yeah, good
Anyways,
Tell him sorry, Dad.
sorry, Dad. I know that was such a dad thing. I remember getting in trouble for not eating when I was little.
job. Dude, eating's freaking
I'd have to take
a
like
chore.
3 more bites until you're done. Actually, sometimes I'd be so slow at eating. My mom would set a timer. It's like an AMRAP now. How much I can eat.
Put it down. Put it down or pay rent. You choose.
Anyways,
Freaking ask Zach about that. He's hung out with me in between sessions. Yeah. Just say I won't say nothing. What happens?
Justin, he won't set a timer, but he'll say when he's working out again. Time from finishing, say we finish at noon, working out again at 2:30. He'll have a mountain of food, hour and 45 minutes. Just slow motion, slow rap, not a fast AMRAP, baby. This dude's just slugging it. And that's a lot of, honestly, because I want to get more fit. A lot of things that I see Justin doing are not in the gym. He's going to go hard in the gym no matter what.
Correct.
What this dude does, the hard stuff is eating all of your food when you have it, making sure you have it and are eating it when you need to. That's something I've noticed and what I like about being up here so much. Being around Mac, being around Trista, being around everybody in this gym at Fort Vancouver. It's like as soon as people are done working out, they're grabbing food, getting a shake, doing something. Yep. It's like just what you do. People are always talking about food and what's next. People are always talking about recovery and what's next. It's just like what happens when you're around that stuff. And it's so, I don't know, it's what Justin does every day. I'm around Justin every day. When everybody else is doing it too, it's like, oh, this isn't just this guy. It's like, this is just what you do in this space.
Yeah.
I know Dallas doesn't have a microphone. Is that camera microphone on? Yep. So you can hear it if someone talks. It's like you were 200 plus pounds and wanted to hit your weightlifting meet at 182, and now you're trying to like be back at that like 195, maybe even 200 range. But like, what'd you do to go from 200 to 180, and now you're going back to 200? Like you don't change much. I mean, like you're still working out every day the same amount. Like maybe like you said, like I was going a little bit more walks, but like it was just nutrition changes. Yeah, like it's he went from 200 pounds to 182 pounds, and now he's what are you like mid like 190? Yeah, like 190. So, and it's not like it's a fast process at all. I mean, the powerlifting meet was in December, and we're in April right now, and he's put on 8 solid pounds, and like you might think like it's a very slow process, but then once you reach that goal and you look back, it's like, dude, that was like, it wasn't nothing, you know, like you just kind of slowly chip away. It's like those people that, like they, like you set the goal, like you could have been 200 pounds 4 weeks later if you wanted to be, you know, but it's like putting on like that clean muscle, but it's not about like really changing what he's doing in the gym. Like, oh, I'm going to try to get lighter, so I need to do more cardio and like stuff like that. It's like, no, dude, I'm going to change my nutrition, make sure I'm eating right and clean enough to fuel myself. But, yeah, like it's a way bigger part. I mean, I think nutrition and recovery are almost equal parts of the pie as like fitness.
Yeah.
And I will say the fitness part it might be a bigger part of the pie, but it's the easiest part of the pie.
It's the funnest one for sure.
Yeah. Like
Sitting
I have
there
no
eating.
problem going to the gym and working out and having fun, especially when you're doing it with like a good group. That's freaking awesome. But what sucks is like on all those days that you're not training, or even the days that you're training, is like eating your food, going to bed on time, hitting your recovery protocols, making sure that your body's feeling right. Cause like that's where you start to make those differences. Cause I guarantee you freaking the top 10%, or not even 10, I don't even know. Like for sure everyone at the games, mostly everyone at quarterfinals or semifinals, like they're all going to the gym and hitting every workout with very, very similar intensity. Like it's just all those little things that add up that make a big old difference.
I would agree.
And I think it's like, it's super comparable to like everyone in their everyday life, you know, like, yes, we're trying to compete and do this at a very high level, but like I think changes are really hard, but they're also like really simple, you know?
And necessary.
Oh yeah. Very necessary. I mean, I think so many people get into the gym and like go, to like try to like change their life really, but it's like, it's all about like the people that like you kind of surround yourself with. And then that's like getting to the gym is like step one of that. Like you're just around people that care about their lifestyle. On a Saturday morning, you want to pop into your box and hit the Saturday group workout because it's freaking awesome.
Yeah.
You know? And like, it doesn't necessarily work that way. Like, oh yeah, I'm going out tonight, so I need to make sure I hit like, I want to make sure I hit my workout on Saturday. It's like, okay, well, that's not exactly how it works. I need to burn 800 calories before I go out tonight. It's like, okay, that's not how it works, but like, hey, good on you. Like, like everyone needs to treat themselves. I have it. Like, yes, I'm on a really strict routine, but for me, like, once every couple weeks, I want to stay up to like 11 o'clock, 11:30. Like it's just, it's like a good break for me to like sit on the couch,
night, baby.
get comfy, like watch a show and like stay up to like 11:30. And instead of hitting my bedtime at like 9:30 or 10, it's like, dude, like that like mental break and clarity you get, and then just get to like hit training again and like,
look, Mac's
it's
itching.
awesome.
Mac is itching.
I hit it like the day before a rest day, you know, so like I get to sleep in, I get to like recover and do the things, but like that's like my little treat.
Finish.
Go.
Anyways, let's hear it.
You know you're staying up till 11 sweating over those Mario Kart handles, dude. I already know
Oh
it.
yeah.
He's like,
Oh yeah.
oh, man, I'm on live, baby. Let's go. Let's go. You're ramped up. You know you stay up till at least 11:15 for that cool to come down. After
Dude,
that shutdown. I'm already
100%.
knowing that. Or you're getting on a cribbage board.
Are
with
you?
somebody.
Oh lordy.
Yo,
Put it
with,
down.
we've been getting down with Nate. Every night we've
On cribbage?
played, not cribbage, we've been playing different stuff.
We played poker the other night.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah, Nate's
love-
I'm
he's
not
shark.
a poker player.
You are
They-
now.
They taught me poker and I
You must
sucked.
not- You don't like losing money, huh?
Oh hell no.
I want to learn how to play poker.
I
Poker's
like
good.
playing
Can I
things for like
gamble
the
when I'm 18?
competition of
Yes.
playing. You know?
Yeah.
Like I don't need money on the line to like want to win or
Yeah.
beat somebody. Like that's not like people are like, oh, you got to play with that amount that makes you scared. I'm like, no, I don't just be pissed.
Yeah.
Like I will be just be mad. That's not competitiveness. Like I just want to be out there and I just want to have fun.
Hold
and
on,
I want to beat you two.
Okay,
because
so time
I
out.
beat you two.
I'm hearing the fun is coming with wins, right? Like,
Yes. It's
but
not fun to lose. You think I had a great time at last year's games?
Hold on.
13th place?
But it's not even the games getting 13th place, which isn't as bad as some other people that are like, talking trash. But
Yeah.
this guy, not even I've never seen Justin in like a bad attitude, bad mood as a result of some sort of performance until he wasn't striking that ball very well playing golf the other day.
Oh yeah, he said he turned his watch off.
I've never seen that before in my life, bro. Never in
Dude,
my life.
golf will bring out a different side of you. I was talking about you, the microphone. You put a golf club in someone's hands and go golf 9 holes. Oh my God. Like, golf is so far from the sport that I do or the things that I do, but
you guys got clip in Happy Gilmore right here.
I take a month off after the games. I live across the street from a golf course. And I'm like, you know what? Like, I'm going to go. I bought a set of clubs at some garage sale for $5. And I'm like, let's do this. Started hitting the driving range a bit. I'm like, dude, I'm like hitting the ball consistently. Let's go out. We made a video about it if you guys want to go back. I did the first round of golf where I kept score. Where I kept score, and I golfed to 110. And I was like, dude, that's actually not bad. Like, I feel like I could go sub 100.
Good? What's a good score?
I mean, are you talking about like pro good score or like amateur good score?
Amateur.
Like, if you could shoot sub 90, like you're a real good golfer.
And there's 9 holes.
We're talking about golfing and how I sucked the other day. Anyways, I was at the golf course. I went out. I started to play. Ellie got me these super nice clubs for Christmas. I got a golf lesson after that. And I swear, after the golf lesson and getting nice clubs, I am the worst golfer that I've been since I started. I am overthinking it. My grip's changed. I feel like I can't hold the club, and I got claws in my hands.
Dude, you just got to rip and grip and rip. Just hit the ball.
I know. But let me finish this. We go to the freaking. You were there so last week. Everyone was in town. We do the driving range. You were there. Mm-hmm. Do you remember me hitting the ball at all?
Yeah.
Like, I hit it decent. Like, I was making contact, and it was going down the range.
Yeah.
I was having fun. It was a good day. Come here. I'm like, no, I'm going to bring my clubs. Like, it's going to be a little chill, relax going in. Maybe the day before for active recovery. We'll go walk 9 holes, get the body moving, have fun. First hole, I, like, double bogeyed, which is not, like, I'm like, hey, a double bogey, that's sweet. Like, if I can just say double bogey.
Double bogey.
So, like, if you par something, like a hole, they're like, if you make this hole in 3 strokes, that's a par. Like, it should take you 3 strokes to get it into the hole. Mm-hmm. If you, like, in some courses, there's like a par 5. So, like, it should take you 5 strokes. A bogey is 1 over par, and then a double bogey is 2 over par. So let's say the first hole was a par 4. It should take me 4 shots. I did it in 6. Okay. But I'm like, you know what? This is good. I didn't lose my ball. I lost my mulligan ball off the first. Slice that thing over the houses. Anyways, nice. I had a lot of houses. So I think we played 9 holes. On hole number 4 or 5. I'm keeping like track on my watch. I'm not a cheater. But, like, I keep it on my watch. Freaking Nate is with me, and he's like, after every hole, all right, what'd you guys hit? He's like, Adam, Zach, oh, this is me, Justin. And every time he asks me, I'm just like, +4. I'm just like.
Not only that.
That was the most Jesse voice.
Oh, my God. I was so irritated. And then by hole 5, I just turned off my watch. My watch, like, gives me ranges to it, but it didn't even matter. I couldn't even make contact with the ball. I was topping it, slicing it, freaking hitting it over, chunking it, any other shot.
After
I took a hole off. I was like, I teed up, sliced the ball out of bounds, and I'm like, I'm done this hole. I'm just walking. I'm good.
After every time Justin would hit his driver, Nate, not even saying it to Justin, just like, that's a house. That's somebody's house.
I was so mad.
That's
real
awesome.
Good headset going into this weekend, but
I'm bummed I didn't go golfing with you guys now.
Oh, I'm so pumped you didn't go. I was so mad. Oh, it was the worst thing ever.
Hey, you seen Happy Gilmore, man? He doesn't switch up that hockey puck for, at least a couple tournaments, man. You got to keep those $5 clubs, man. Oh, I can't wait.
I can't
pumped.
wait. I'm pumped, but I also don't ruin it. I know.
Hold on, is Adam Sandler?
If Adam Sandler's the guy, it's not gonna be ruined.
Trista, do you know who Adam Sandler is?
Yes, I do.
Have you seen Happy Gilmore?
No, I know Adam Sandler from 50
The
First
amount of
Dates
movies that
and,
Trista hasn't seen.
Grown Ups. That's it.
Have you seen Waterboy?
No.
Have you seen Little Dicky?
Mm-mm.
Have you seen Mr. Deeds?
Mm-mm.
Big Daddy?
Mm-mm.
Oh my God.
Mm-mm.
Oh my God.
Anything like Step Brothers?
Okay, I'll tell you guys.
Nope.
My dad.
Elf?
I've seen parts of Elf. I don't know. I've like halfway watched it.
What's like your top 3 movies?
Just one movie you like.
Or let's name one movie that's good.
And do not say Dear John.
No. Probably like Smokey and the Bandit or like. Have you never seen that?
No, we know Smokey and the Bandit.
Some
but
cowboy classics. What the hell?
She goes from like not watching anything to freaking black and white.
Probably something like Lane Frost. I don't know.
Oh my gosh.
That was a curveball. I was not ready for that one.
We should have known it. It would be like Dukes of Hazzard or something like that.
Billy Madison?
Did you watch the show?
What, Dukes of Hazzard? Yes. When I was little.
Not the movie.
No, the shows.
Okay, the shows.
I used to have this like CD like movie player. I would like take the Dukes of Hazzard.
I used to have these CDs.
And I would
They're
watch
crazy, man. Have you ever
them.
seen them? They're on this fucking round thing, and you put it in this, and it plays whatever you want. It's crazy.
Guys, CDs are like ancient. Anyways, that was my show when I was little.
Dukes of Hazzard.
Yeah.
Love it.
Love that show. It was good.
You guys don't want to know.
Yeah, we do.
Gilmore Girls.
Stop lying.
Bro, my mom, she would trap us, but I loved it. I hated it, but I loved it. Come on, Gilmore what else did we watch? We always watched Smallville. Superman?
For real?
Yeah, man.
My mom always had us on Little House on the Prairie.
That's another classic. That's a class.
Little House on the Prairie, and then that's the life Trista wants. I used to watch Just Shoot Me every night with David Spade. Pretty good. Good stuff.
Solid. So.
Damn, there was something I wanted to say before we stopped. Mac, you were about to say something? Post.
Oh, my pops, dude. Before he passed, I mean, rest in peace. But Adam Sandler guy, like, dude, he had a shelf, and it was every Adam Sandler movie you could ever think of. It was on there. I mean, like, I'm talking, he had the 13, or what was it, that cartoon movie he did. It was a Christmas movie.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's like 13 Days of Christmas or whatever.
13 Days of Christmas. Dude,
yeah.
Every Adam Sandler movie, there's not one Adam Sandler movie he couldn't recite. And it makes sense because my dad was always cracking jokes, bro. He's a bigger guy, always telling me, hey, man, don't be asking no skinny person how to eat.
Sense of humor from him?
100%.
Dude, that's why I love your sense of humor is freaking Adam Sandler, baby.
Oh, man. Love Adam Sandler.
Dude, tell me how good it was, like, all right, let's watch a movie tonight. And you go to the movie shelf and you just like look through all the CDs or tapes or whatever and find them. Like
Big Daddy was probably one of my favorite.
That was
movies.
So good.
Dude, they're throwing sticks at the skaters and he's just like, nah. Like,
what is it?
We should get out of here.
Hip hop?
Hip hop.
No.
Hey, we'll give him all the easy ones.
That movie's so good.
That movie is great. Absolutely.
All right, we got to wrap this thing up.
Yeah, what's next? Next.
But this was just kind of random. We'll probably put out a couple of these by the end of the weekend, but this one was just kind of hopping in, relaxing. We're in between workouts, so we're talking anyways, kind of just see what's up, but we'll do a full debrief of really just going over the workouts, how they went, and how we did them, what workouts we did, the order, stuff like that. But yeah, that's it. I'm doing one workout a day. I'm coming off like a little bit of a cold, so trying to stretch them out a little bit.
Trista.
These guys might be redoing a couple of them depending on how things go, so they're kind of hitting them in the orders, hitting 2 today, giving themselves an option for that repeat if need be. But yeah, they're gonna kind of finish up, relax for a bit, and then try to hit these workouts. So stay tuned, people. We'll be releasing videos of the workouts, how they went, hanging around, some podcast style stuff, try to get all that content out. But that's it. Hit it.